Your Peace Reflections, what's going on? Yeah, come on in. Come on in. What's up? What's up? Let the room get full. Let me know if
I knew it wouldn't be too long before he went live.
y'all can hear me if I'm coming in clear. Peace to the gods. Alright, so I wanted to talk about what happened. I was traumatized the last couple of days, man, or weeks, should I say, man. Like, that shit was crazy what I went through, man. Like, I want to let y'all know everything that happened to me. Apparently, we was in Nicaragua, and my haters, as usual, they done this to me in Mexico, they done this to me in Belize.
Oh my God, here we go. I'm just going to calm down, I'm going to breathe, I'm going to brace myself for the ignorance that is about to come. The trolls, the trolls, the trolls. The trolls got me locked up. The trolls called me a pedophile. The trolls clipped and edited videos to make it sound worse than it was. So everybody, prepare yourself for your blood pressure to go up. Okay?
You know, this happened, you know. Like I told you, a bunch of them will call the U.S. Embassy and with the clipped up videos and all the things that they had to say about me. And they will make an alarm trigger, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I was in a country that was in a lot of turmoil politically. And they're just trying to keep their streets safe. So what they did was, they sent the whole, they contacted the local police in Nicaragua, my haters, actually, they, you know, they call it gang stalking or whatever. So they,
He found him a new word, him and Velvet. They're going to hang on to this word for dear life. I think Velvet just discovered it a week or two ago, gang stalking. She hasn't let go of it since. And since Eligio has been home the last couple of days, she has been drilling into his head gang stalking and what it is. And it just sounds so dramatic too, doesn't it? Gang stalking. So he is going to use this over and over and over. Drink every time you hear gang stalking.
Called the police. They sent the video of me saying I touched my son touched my penis, and they sent the videos of all kind of stuff. You know how they make me look online. They sent it, and Nicaragua was alarmed by that, and so Nicaragua had made up something to get me to come investigate me and to make sure that this wasn't true. They also said I was a fugitive, that I was on the run from the United States, and that I'm a criminal, and I'm black. So, you know, it's Latin America.
Oh, here we go. Let's see, we got trolls, gang stalking, and we cannot forget he is going to use the color of his skin to his benefit right now. So, be prepared for that too.
They're looking at me as a fugitive on the run from the United States, and they have to make sure. So they take me to this political prison, and 24-hour lockdown. I was treated like their worst prisoners. Basically, the people that end up in this prison are like bombers, are killers, murderers that are under, they're tortured. Basically, they put me in this prison, this political prison. It wasn't like any other prison. They're worse because they have an unstable economy, or a lot of politics going on. And so at first, when the officers pulled up at the house, I'm like, all right, cool. I already been through this before, like in Mexico. They're gonna come. My haters told them a whole bunch of stuff. They're gonna investigate everybody. They're gonna find out it's not true, and they're gonna let us go. Boom. So I already knew that was gonna happen. Nah, not Nicaragua. So Nicaragua treats me as if I did the shit. You know what I'm saying? They locked me up like I did it. I'm like, oh shit, they're just going to lock me up. So they get me, they take me down, they ran me through what is called the Interpol. The Interpol is, to do your fingerprints. They even have it now where they scan your eyes to make sure that I'm not a fugitive in another country. As soon as I got there, I was fingerprinted. I was put in this little cage. I mean, the cage was like, if you're sitting here, the cage is literally like this big. Like, it's literally insane how little that cell was. And, it's really claustrophobic. It's like really like, damn, they treat me like I did this shit. And I'm steady in my mind like, wow, okay, I'm gonna get up out of here soon. So they gonna figure out, I know they gonna go get a lawyer, they gonna figure it out soon. Like, this is all a bunch of, cyberbullying. Just like Mexico figured it out. I knew that Nicaragua would eventually figure it out, but Nicaragua is a little less undeveloped. And so, when I seen...
Now they're underdeveloped because they took him to jail. Lord, the things that people say to justify themselves. Anyway.
Them bring me them clothes to get checked into this prison. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, like, y'all locking me up? Like, what's going on? And give me the clothes. I don't speak Spanish that well. So they don't speak English at all. So it was really hard for me because these people were like flooded with all kind of false accusations about me. And they, because I'm black, they just considered it like, yeah, this is true. This dude's got to be a criminal. So it took them, they took me to the back. I mean...
Gee, I wonder what they thought of those white people that they locked up in Nicaragua. Was it because they were white? We better look into that.
First I got fingerprinted and then they took me to the back. First off, the Interpol is an international... If you have any warrants, once they run you on the Interpol, it's going to pop up. Okay? So I had no warrants in any countries at all. For any arrest. The United States...
that's something I find hard to believe. Because this man, I believe he has three children, maybe 4. And the baby's mothers are in America. And these children are under 18. How does he not have child support warrants? Allegedly. I just find that difficult to come to terms with, that he doesn't have any warrants in America. But, I could be wrong. Maybe the mothers didn't put him on child support. There's always that possibility.
Embassy came to see me. I got locked up on Friday. I was supposed to be out in 48 hours. So that Monday I was supposed to get out legally, but they didn't release me. So I was like, I seen the U.S. Embassy on Monday. They came to see me. They made me fill out some deportation papers or whatever. And I was thinking like, why would I get deported? I ain't do nothing. Like, he was like, yeah, well, they're not, we can't get involved. I said, well, I didn't do anything illegal here. I have no charge. You gotta get me out of here. They're like, yeah, well, Nicaragua has their own, way of dealing with things, and we can't get involved legally. We're gonna appoint you a lawyer. We can recommend you a lawyer and have them work out. I'm like, all right. So I'm sitting, they put me in the back. Now, entering a prison was like, they treat you like a dog. I mean, the cells, it's like kettles. Like, the cells are like kettles. And like, you go in a cell with, I'm in a cell with real live killers. I'm in a cell with real live bombers, people that have blown police officers up. I'm talking about like niggas that have killed people that are sitting there for months.
Could it be that they thought that you were the same because of the way you speak, allegedly, against America? I mean, maybe they thought that you were just like them. The hate that you spill towards so-called Babylon or any government.
At a time, and this is an investigation unit before they send you off to the real prison where people just, it's like 500 people in one place. It was like crazy. So people was getting sent to prison. Before they get to their prison, they send them to this political holding cell where they investigate them, and then they send them out on Wednesdays. So every Wednesday, people was getting sent out to prison. And I'm in here with like straight killers, murderers, and you know, I come up in a cell, and I see this Cuban dude. He's from Atlanta. I'm like, the fuck? Like the only guy I knew to speak English, he's there, and I'm like, wow, this is cool. At least I have somebody to talk, you know, English with. And that was the coolest part. And then he wound up punching some guy in the face that was in the cell with us, and he got taken off.
Can you imagine that poor Cuban guy from Atlanta? Poor feller. He probably never got a wink of sleep with Eligio beside him talking, because you know he can talk for 14 hours straight, and that's not me exaggerating. Listen to the Excarbonation members, 14 hours straight. Bless his heart.
Went to lockdown, and I was back to like being in the fucking cell with people speaking Spanish. They were looking at me as calling me monkey. I was black. I was being racially, you know, they was making fun of my color. They're calling me a monkey, calling me a chimpanzee. I could hear.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And here's why. Not that I don't believe that these things happen. I know they do. But I don't believe what he is saying right now. I think, typical nature boy, he's trying to amplify the story and just how horrible he had it. And, you know, they called him a monkey because he's black, you know, just, he's going to go the extra mile to make this story just so horrible.
Them in Spanish talking about me, they laugh at me, they was calling me crazy, they're saying I was a child molester, and I was sitting back there with false accusations as if I did these things. I really was back there, and I didn't know when I was getting out. No, I did not know. They didn't follow. They illegally held me because I did not have any charge at all. I did not know when I was getting out. That was the worst time to do, because it's one thing if you know you got a month, you got 2 months to do. It's another thing, day by day goes by, and you don't know anything, and no one can speak your language, and they're just looking at you, and they're just saying. And the one thing I did get was that the U.S. Embassy is holding me here. And I'm like, okay. And when I went to go see the U.S. Embassy and they came to see me, I went to the meeting. I said, do I have any warrants? He said, no, you don't have any warrants. I was like, okay, so if I don't have any warrants and I have no charge here, he said, they're doing an investigation. We don't know how they're going to play it out. We can't get involved legally. We don't know how to play it out. So I'm like, okay. So first week went by. I get 1 visit on Tuesday. You know, that's the only visit I get, and I get 20-minute visits. I go 24-hour lockdown in a dark cave, in a dark cell. There's a hole in the ground that you poop in and you pee in, and it's back in the dark. And then there's a wall, like a wall.
Well, now, he shouldn't have had a problem with that because he doesn't poop or pee in a toilet. He gives it back to the earth. So, I mean, that shouldn't have been anything too foreign to him. I mean, I don't know.
With water that's coming up over the wall that goes into and it's dark, it smells like pee and poop, and this is where you have to poop and pee and take your shower. So you would have to dip something in the water, and then the same sewage that was down there, it was really nasty, it was really crazy. It's basically torture, because you know, no one spoke my language, and there was a couple guys in there that I was cool with that did speak.
No, you didn't speak their language.
English, like 1 or 2 of them that spoke my language. Outside of that, they was able to explain to the other prisoners that I was being, you know, falsely accused. So I did not think it was going to drag out this long. So what happened was the lawyer that they got me, couldn't find a judge. It's just so corrupt. What took me so long to get out is because the lawyer had to find a judge that would sign my release, right? And so it took a whole week for him to find a judge. And then the second week I was in there, I'm sitting there, man. I'm not. The judges would deny it because they were saying that America, and I don't know, I'm pretty sure they explained everything to y'all. But I'm sitting in a cell and I'm literally like going through it like, wow, I'm being persecuted for nothing. I really didn't do these things and I'm being persecuted for nothing. So after 3 weeks, obviously, they come to me and they say they're deporting me. And I'm saying, okay, y'all gonna deport me? How can you deport me? Am I banned from this country now? They said, no, you're not banned. We just want you to leave. And they basically wanted me to leave because of the accusations. They didn't know how to deal with me. They didn't know how to respond to the circumstances.
Now, hold up a minute. Y'all comment in the comment section below. Help me out here. But from what I have understood, anytime you are deported from a country, or you outstay your visa, or whatever, commit crimes in a country that you're not from, once you're deported, you don't come back. I know in some countries you can't come back for 6 to 10 years, depending. I'm almost, I'm almost 100% positive if you were deported for crimes, you can't come back. He's trying to downplay his situation.
That they just told me to leave, and I left. And I got on the first flight. And I'm in the States now. For all you that don't know, if you have a warrant in the States and you come into the country at immigration, they pick you up. I don't have any charges. Obviously, I'm out. I'm here in America, in the United States of America. There is no charges. There is no warrants. I would be locked up right now. You cannot get into the United States with a warrant. I mean, that's just simple knowledge, man. It don't take a rocket science to understand that, if you coming into America, they're gonna, now, what we had to go through is they have these machines. Literally, you have to slide your passport and you have to look at I don't know if you travel, and you would know that if you had any kind of warrant, they're gonna get your ass right there at immigration when you're pulling in. So if I had a warrant, you would know, because I wouldn't be on live. I wouldn't be free. I would be in jail. As soon as I swiped my passport, a flag would have came up. Police would have came and got me, and I would have been in jail. There's no charge. The U.S. Embassy told me I have no warrants. You can go check on your own. Just go to the Interpol. Interpoll. The Interpol is public information. If I have a warrant in any country, put in Eligio Bishop, and you will see that I have no warrants in any country. I have no charges. I've done none of those things, the accusations that are being put on me. But when people speak a lot over and over, you know what I'm saying, it makes it sound like the truth. And it's entertainment. But I want y'all to know I forgive you. Like, I really do forgive you. I got a lot of time to think. I was in there meditating, hurting. I caught an ulcer in my stomach. I'm still getting over right now. I'm taking probiotics. I'm drinking aloe vera juice. I literally was stressed to the point where I caught an ulcer in my stomach. And this shit hurt. Anybody that had an ulcer, you know how it feels. And I'm getting over it right now. I'm being nursed back to help my wives, and it's been beautiful. And thank you for everybody that supported me.
Did y'all hear that? Wives, meaning more than one. So I guess he is claiming Miss Khadijah as his wife now. Which, don't expect that to last long. Not with Velvet. Anyway, he's got wives now.
Thank you for everybody that signed the petition, that helped me, that knew that, I was innocent, and they knew I was innocent. They held me illegally, but I know the universe did it for a reason. It let my team work as a team without me. I was in a vulnerable position where I couldn't do anything for myself. I had to rely on my family, and my family came through. And I want to say to Carbonation, everybody that had my back, thank you. And I appreciate you, man. They don't play about these accusations that they put on me. If I was any of that, I wouldn't be on this camera with you right now. I just want you to know that this is proof to you that it was a lie. And you can see I am in Babylon. I'm back out here, but, you know, I'm supposed to be dipping out.
That looks like Chicago. What do you all think? Chicago? New York?
Back out whenever. But I want y'all to know that I appreciate all the love. And I also want to take responsibility.
Also, where are the other members of Carbonation? Where they left? I know Eligio is just one man, and he probably couldn't gather all of them and take them with him, so he probably took Velvet, Khadijah, and, of course, his daughter. But I wonder how they will get back together and where they will meet up at.
Ability for giving the ammo, take responsibility for my own mistakes. I was able to reflect.
Okay. I'm going to say that he's probably right now in apologizing. It's one of those apologies where it's, I'm sorry if you feel that way type of apology. You ever had anybody apologize to you and say, I'm sorry if I made you feel that way? That's probably where he's going with this. So just listen closely. It's not going to be a sincere, what I would call a sincere apology, and where he actually takes accountability for the things he has said and the things that he has done. He's going to take, what he's going to do is say he's sorry for, you know what? Don't let me put words in his mouth. Let's listen.
Back there in the darkness, in those cages, 24 hours a day, being fed through those cages. I want to thank my family for bringing me 3 meals a day. Those meals meant so much to me. They were like visits. I wasn't able to have contact with nobody. I wasn't even able to talk to my lawyer. And I was treated like crap. My family was there for me, and many people didn't have what I had. So much food came in that I was sharing it with the locals. And I just want to thank them for being there, you know, for the little letters, little updates, letting me know. They put the little letters, and my wives put the little letters, and all the letters, they meant so much to me. They kept me alive. I contemplated death. I contemplated just, you know, freeing my own self through just killing myself, you know what I'm saying? Because it was that bad in that cell. It was that bad. It was that bad. And the thought of never getting out of there and them just holding me here, because I knew they were holding me illegally. And I'm like, damn, they could just hold me here forever. They don't have to ever let me go. You know what I'm saying? Because...
And he's right. They could have held him there for as long as they wanted.
You know, I really started contemplating death or transition myself when I knew that the lawyer had my release paper from a Supreme Court judge to let me go, and they still didn't let me go. And I was like, wow, they could just keep me here. This is amazing. But when I was in there, I also had an epiphany. I said, I did this to myself. I gave them the ammo. You know, I made a lot of mistakes, things that I said, how I said them, and maybe I could have said things a lot different, you know, and not that I didn't tell the truth, and it came out of me authentically, but it was rough, it was raw, it was organic, and there was a lot of mistakes that could be used against me, and a lot of wild shit.
It was sick and disgusting. I could go on, but I won't. We all know.
That came out wrong, that was used against me, even though they're not true about me, it could be used in just to play with my life and to cyberbully me. And I just want to take responsibility for me making the mistakes that I made, man, online. I cost myself this, you know, real nigga moments, all that shit, man. I take responsibility. I don't blame anybody. I blame myself. It's my fault. You know, I gotta take care of me. It's not about what people do to you, it's about how you respond to it. I try to, I forgave everybody that persecuted me in there. It was hard. I forgave Young Pharaoh. I forgave Ashe. I forgave World News. I completely forgave y'all. Like, and I realized that I'm the only guy in this whole prison.
Something tells me they didn't want or need an apology. I don't know. Just got this feeling.
That's innocent. I'm in a cell and the dude told me, he started crying to me. And he said, man, I did some foul shit, man. I murdered some people. I chopped bodies up. And I'm sitting there like, oh, shit. You know, I'm kind of nervous. The dude's breaking down to me. He's crying. And he telling me, because he couldn't tell nobody. He wanted to get it off his chest. He'd been here 2 months waiting for his trial. And he hasn't spoken to anybody to tell the truth, just to get it out, just to say, look, I did it. You know, because he's telling people he didn't. But he just told me, like, man, I did that shit. And he started crying.
Did he really just snitch on some... That sounds like he just snitched on his cellie. Hellfire. Got it. Oh my God, let's get it.
I cried with him. I said, bro, you forgiven. Like, I literally told him, like, you forgiven. I love you. I hugged him. And he said, I just want a new life, man. I want my child. I want to be with my family. I wanted a new life. And it caught up to me. And he said, you a good man. He's like, you're not like the rest of these guys in here. Like, he really confessed to me. And we had a moment. I was like, wow, like, in that moment, he was forgiven, and I know the world is not going to forgive him, and I know he's going to have to do a lot of time for the things he's done. He's telling me about some crazy shit, and I was just like, oh, damn, bro, you did that? He's like, yeah. I was like, damn, it was rough. And the scariest part about doing time is when you don't know how much time you're going to do. It's like being in the county. County time is the worst time. When they hold you, you don't know when you're getting out. You don't know what they want to do with you. And it's different when they give you time and you know what, you go to jail. And in this jail, you locked down 24/7. You can't, they let you out for like 20 minutes to get some sunlight when they want. Maybe I got out like once, maybe 5 times since I was out. I got out like 20 minutes. And even when you get sunlight, it's like 4 walls and a cage on top with where the air is coming in from the bottom, and you like standing in these 4 walls, and it's like, yo, this is like a real political prison. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got people in there that were killing police officers, like bombing police officers and stuff like that. They were called bombers, and it was crazy, man. People that try to kill the president and do paperwork, shit, it was crazy. I was like, damn, I'm in here with a whole bunch of killers. But we made it out. They just deported me illegally. They just said, get on a plane, get out of here. I was like, am I banned? Like, what's going on? Like, they're like, no, you can come back. I'm like, I could come back. Like,
oh, now, come on, knock it off. Get out of here, you're gone. What, I can't come back? No, you can come back. Right now I have no words. Wow.
So y'all just going to illegally deport me? Like, they deport me on my...
I guess he'd rather stayed in jail. I mean, what?
Free will. I bought my own ticket and I flew back to the States. And I'm here, like, you know what I'm saying? And I went through customs, because I know I ain't got no warrants, but they, people would say a lie over and over, but you start to second guess your own shit. Like, do I got a warrant? Shit, it's been a minute. I might have a goddamn warrant. I was kind of nervous coming through customs. I'm like, shit. Did I do anything? Maybe they have an investigation on me or something? Like, so I would swipe my joint. Like, Eliana had an X on hers. She had an X. And a lot of people might say, well, why did you fly with only Eliana because she got the baby. I want to be with my daughter. I wanted to be with her. You know what I'm saying? In the process, and I just kept thinking about Eliana, baby girl, and.
Speaking of, where is Aya and Raw? Someone in my comment section, bless, they cracked me up. They said that they probably told Aya that they were going to the store, and she's still sitting there waiting for him to come back. Oh, it's not funny, but it's funny. Poor Aya, bless her heart.
I was like, yo, let's go. Let's just get on a flight together and let's get out of here. Plus, it was going to be way too expensive to immediately fly all of us, 15 people, back to the States. Plus, I'm coming right back. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So, I will not be going back to Nicaragua. That's something I'm never going to do because they jammed me up. Because they're just underdeveloped and they didn't know how to deal with, well, they wasn't equipped to deal with my circumstances. And they didn't know how to deal with me. You know, they were saying all kind of stuff about me, and these people didn't speak good English at all. Even in my interview that they asked me about, they were like, what is your religion? What do you guys believe in? And I could see they're on WhatsApp. They had to translate. They had to use Google Translate to talk to me to do the investigation, and that.
Just like he had to do with them when they came to arrest him, he used Google Translate. You're in their country. I mean, come on.
It was the first couple of days I was there, and I wound up spending 3 weeks in a cell, and it was just crazy. I'm going through customs, like I said, I was second guessing my own shit. I'm like, yo, do I have fucking warrant? Shit, I know I took care, because before I left on my journey, I made sure to take care of all my legal matters before I left, because I didn't want to ever end up getting locked up. So I always took care of my legal matters before I left. You feel me? I made sure I was a business owner. I was a barbershop owner, so I was legit when I left. Like, a lot of stuff that y'all hear about me was from years and years ago, my past life, and they used those things to kind of like create this version of me that I hear, and I'm like, wow. I mean, they took everything negative they could find and pieced it together and made a monster out of me. And I'm like, damn, that's who I am? Like, this is all that I am? Shit. Alright, okay. Alright. But it will not hold up in court. Accusations and, like I told you, propaganda and drama is entertaining, but it doesn't make it the truth. And the things that they're saying, there are real people out there that are really doing that. There's real pedophiles out there. There's real sexual predators out there. There are really people out there that are really human trafficking. Actually, I met a human trafficker. You know what I'm saying? He was a young boy, and he would get people around the borders. You see what I'm saying? So there's actually real people out there. So these things that they're accusing me about, it's like, you know, real serious shit. You know what I'm saying? And so they're very serious about these accusations. And yes, I gave them the ammo. Yes, I'll take responsibility for giving them the ammo to even put that on me. The things that have been said, even if they were years ago, they were used against me. And I'm just glad that the investigators investigate and see that there's nothing illegally done, and they let me go. But I was in there way too long, and I thought I was going to be in there forever. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. And they let me go. So, because they had no charge. They were illegally holding me. They didn't know who the fuck I was. They ran me through the Interpol. They didn't see no charges. They would not have let me go. Trust me. They are not letting you go nowhere if you got warrants. You're not just going to get released to the fucking streets. You're not just going to get released if you know what I'm saying? So my release alone should let you know that all the accusations are just lies. You see what I'm saying? And again, like I said, I want to say thank you to everybody that was there for me. And yeah, shout out to everybody that had my back, that signed the petition. And I appreciate all the love. And we're going to get back to teaching. But I'm going to take a break for a little bit. I gotta handle some business and get my life back in order. This threw me off, so be patient with me. I'll be contact. Hit my inbox. I'm not gonna be on live like that, like going crazy on live. Like, I gotta get my life back together. I got a daughter. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, my baby girl. Say hi. Say hi. Look at her. She getting so big. You gonna say hi?
Now, I must take a pause for the cause, because that is one beautiful little angel. God bless her. She is so beautiful.
I'm gonna put some hearts up for her. You put some hearts. You gonna say hi? You say hi?
Your picture picture.
You gonna say hi?
She
You gonna smile?
Nothing in 0.5 seconds.
Huh? You gonna smile? Yeah. You gonna say hi? You see the people?
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on. Like, Daddy, what is that?
Right.
Yeah, so this is my life, and I'm trying to get it back in order. And I will be prepared anywhere I'm going. I will have a lawyer. I will contact the U.S. Embassy and let them know. And actually, Carbonation, we are now we are a corporation. We are a church of religion, and so it is. We already got our paperwork now straight to the point where this can't happen no more. We will be reporting to any country that we're in. We're reporting to the U.S. Embassy, and we will have a lawyer in process and to make sure that this never happens again. So.
Wonder how he's going to pay for all that. Oh, wait. Those donations.
To my haters, I want you to know that I know that I get it. I get it. You started something, it's become a character you became, and now it's like this is who you are, and you gotta go through it, and I understand that, and I want you to know that I forgive you. I got no hard feelings for none of y'all. I don't wish any harm to any of y'all.
No, don't play those games with me. This ain't how it's going to work. This ain't who I am. I actually don't even hate him. Okay, that takes too much energy. I'm intrigued. But when I say intrigued doesn't always mean in a good way. He's a very polarizing human. And I would be a liar to sit here and say, I am not interested in what he is doing. I am. What I'm not is a troll. Just because someone is reporting on another person does not make them a troll. Or because you're interested in that person. So I don't feel bad for anything. And I wasn't doing the most with this. I was just simply watching, recording, giving a little bit of commentary, just observing.
I just want you to know that can you please stop? You know what I'm saying? This is fucked up because you're accusing an innocent man. I really did not do those things that you're accusing me of. I'm really not a pedophile. I'm really not a child abuser. I'm not a woman beater. Listen, I told you, I come from a very dark place growing up. And I was ignorant at one point, you know what I'm saying? And now I don't have to be that no more. I'm growing, I'm becoming more. Please allow me to grow. And please allow my people to grow. You see what I'm saying?
Nobody can stop you from growing. That is on you. Just because people are watching you and they don't like you or they disagree with what you're doing, that doesn't stop you from growing. You stop being a nasty person, and then you start to grow. You cannot blame this on everybody else. So you take up your cross and you do it on your own without blaming everyone else.
And I hope you grow too. I want you to know I know you're doing your job, and you on your job, I'm gonna be on mine, and you really hurt me. You got me. You got me. You got me. If you was trying to hurt me, you hurt me. You hurt me really bad. I sat in that cell and I was tortured. Mentally, psychologically tortured. I got an ulcer.
He knows good and well we didn't get him. He got himself. I mean, I don't even have to go over it again. There is no way that people on the internet can get you locked up. Can people on the internet call and report and say things about you? Sure. But you cannot actually be locked up by people calling if there is no substantial evidence. Now you can just take that and, yeah.
That I'm getting over right now in my stomach. As you can see, I lost a lot of weight. You cause a lot of stress to my family. Eliana, my other wives. You got it, man. You got it.
See, the man's learned nothing, Lord. It's just he's still projecting, still blaming everyone else and not himself. He done this to himself. But yet he is still, trying to play that game of, you got me. Yeah, you got me. You won. And that is actually an attempt to look, oh, poor pitiful old me, look what you done to me. Now, I'm not falling for it. Do I know that there will be a lot of people that do? Oh, yeah. Will there be people in my comments? Y'all just trying to take this man down. You're all so mean. Trying to take down a black man. Yeah, I know what's going to happen here. A lot of people will fall for this because he's good. He's good at what he does. And if you are not smart enough yourself to stay ahead of the games and not fall for the reverse psychology, yeah, you'll fall for it. Me, I'm good. I won't.
You did your job, man. You hurt me. If you want to hurt me more, I pray for you, man. I think about you. I hope that you get over that. And as far as Eliana's father, I want to just say I apologize for disrespecting you. As a man, I know this is your daughter, and I want you to know I'm taking good care of her. And I'm trying my best as a man to take care of your daughter as much as possible. I don't want any problem with you. I don't want no smoke with you. I don't want no smoke with none of y'all. What y'all did to me, that woke me up. It's powerful when people come together, what you could do. Y'all got together and y'all accomplished y'all goals, and you're very powerful. What if you did something positive with that? What if you came together and did something way more positive? I'm not a pedophile. I'm not any of the things that you accuse me of. So you're falsely accusing somebody on accusations and propaganda, and the legal system will always find out the truth because they're going to do the investigation. But
okay, you remember that, Eligio. Okay, I want you to remember this moment right here, right now, in those words. The truth will always come out. They'll do their investigation, and the truth will come out. You remember that, okay? Allegedly.
I want you to know, Larry, that I understand I started it. I disrespected you on live. The first time we got on live, I disrespected you. And I apologize as a man to you because I was just trying to be a man and be macho. But truly, I always, wanted you to accept me. You know what I'm saying? I wanted you to accept the fact that, I was a man for your daughter now. And, I realized that people put that battery in your back. People was like, fuck that. You gonna let him do that? And it became, so I was a part of.
You see what he done there? See, he was doing good. I was almost proud. He was owning it. He was taking responsibility. And then, of course, he can't do that. Not for real. Then he says, but I get it. People put that battery in your back. It's not an apology.
Creating the drama that I'm going through with you right now. And I got a big ego. My ego, I have a lot of pride. I want to be sovereign. I'm a man. I want to feel like a man sometimes, so I could be dominant. But the truth is, I like you. I wanted to have a relationship with you, because I'm in love with a woman that looks like you.
Oh, God. Oh, so cringy. Oh, I can't believe he just said that. My cringe meter is, oh my God. Ugh. Oh, okay.
And I just ask your forgiveness and disrespecting you the first time we ever met online. We usually only trying to give us some advice, telling us to get our paperwork. I remember that I was kind of rude. I thought about that when I was in the cell. I thought about a lot of stuff that I did. And it don't mean I'm being humble. And it was humbling. It was very humbling to be in that cell. And this don't mean I'm going to be a pussy. I'm still going to be strong. But when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I want you to know I apologize if you feel I have ever mistreated her. And I'm going to do my best to be her protector and provider and to take care of the family. And I want to have a relationship with you so you can see your granddaughter and any other children we got. You know what I'm saying? And I have, even in our differences. I am still me, man. I'm still nutty ass me. Don't ever think that, oh, he changed. No, I've learned some things. I'm more of who I was. I'm more.
Oh, believe me, I know that you're still you. And this humbleness, a little bit of what humble you're showing right now, it's fleeting. You'll go back to your old ways. Unfortunately. You know, I hate to sound so negative because I want to believe that there is good in everybody. I really do. But there are some people you can't be fooled by. Don't ever let your guard down with certain people. And Eligio Bishop is one of those. This right now, it will go away.
Of who I already was. I'm still gonna make mistakes. I'm still gonna be mean. I'm still gonna be crazy. That's who I am, man. But I just tell you that I realized that I disrespected you. And I want to apologize about that, man to man, and tell you that, I was wrong. To any of my haters that I blocked, I apologize. I realize we're all sensitive people, and maybe I blocked you and it made you become a hater. I realize that I created a lot of my haters because I blocked y'all. Instead of just dealing with the adversity, I wanted to create a harmonious environment by blocking people that had different views out so I could talk to the people that agree with me and we can form up something. I wasn't thinking about how it made you feel to block you. That's why I unblocked everybody. So I created a lot of that. I created a lot of haters just by blocking people. A lot of people were being rude, though. I had to block them and just being rude and exercising their demons upon our circumstances and our space. So I wasn't allowing that to happen. I unblocked everybody. I already did on my page, unless it was a fake page or something like that. This doesn't mean that I'm going to be coming back all soft and but I have been humbled in this process, and it's made me stronger, made me wiser, made me realize to take it a little more serious what you guys are doing, and to prepare myself for anything. When it comes to legal matters, just coming back to Babylon was humbling. Everything was humbling. I learned so much. But
I wonder if he still feels like he's God. You know? Which I'm sure he does, because
yeah. Beautiful. I want to make sure I covered everything. like I said, to my family, I appreciate everybody. To the haters, I love myself. I love you. I forgive you. You don't know what you're doing. You hurt me, and you got me. You wanted to get me. You said I was going to jail. I went to jail. But I want you to know that I ain't got no hard feelings for you, man. Ain't no hate in my heart.
Same. I ain't got no hard feelings for you. There ain't no hate in my heart. I'm just simply doing what I want to do.
Yeah, so I'm gonna open up the lines. Y'all wanna call me, ask any questions? Y'all can ask me questions, anything y'all wanna say, y'all can call in real quick, and I'm gonna let y'all get in. What my juice at? Hold on. Peace, reflection.
Okay, I'm going to stop right here because I've already uploaded the live where he apologizes to World News. It's uploading now. It may already be up. Please give it a like. Give this video a like or a dislike. Whatever you want to do. For those of you that truly follow me because you like me or you like my page, I appreciate it. You know, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. So YouTube knows you're here, and most importantly, I know you're here. And I will be back with another video later on. And you all have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy yourself.